All right, then open cockpit and safe, in, off, 1 and 2 generators coming on. We'll get the battery last. Air source is going to be APU. This is off for now. Both handles are back. I check that, and then I look at OAT at a +6. Alright, so we got the APU on. Next step on the switch is APU generator switch on. So you can find that there. That's that center. There you got
APU generator switch coming on.
Okay, that's where we clear the stabe, and all our DC indications should start to come alive as our hydraulic pumps do their thing. Okay, you got the start.
And you have controls?
You have the controls.
You have the controls. Alright, so we need to verify that we get MP, TGT, and pressurized within 45 seconds. If TGT spikes above 851, or if starter drops out below 52, we will abort the start. Alright, verify coming in here. Verify number 1.
That is number 1.
Good 1.
Clear on 1.
Let me make sure my watch is working here. Alright, engaging starter on number 1. Starter engaged, caution comes on.
And then release.
Reset. Below 80, advancing
stays engaged
to idle.
Alright, so I let this get up to about 25 on the NG before you go to idle. Now you can go to idle.
Going to idle.
Alright, now you can start your clock.
Timer started.
Alright, blades are turning. And now we're just waiting for light off. So there comes TGT.
Horizon TGT.
Engine oil pressure.
Rising.
It's the first time you've flown in really cold areas, so don't be surprised when you see the engine oil pressure go really high, sometimes even up into the red.
Understood.
It's just because that oil's really cold.
TGT spiked, 515, settling, starters out.
The only thing the ATM says is we gotta wait till that gets back down into the green before we advance to fly.
Understood. And I'll check my side.
Okay, tail wheel switch unlocked.
Transient. Unlocked.
Alright, nose
your
left.
tail is clear right.
Pad is clean and clear. You can lock me up.
Transient. Locked.
Shore the west pad for south side.
Bandit 2-1, Muir Tower, taxi 2 south side, cross runway 25.
Cross 25 for south side, Bandit 2-1.
Okay. Flight controls CG.
Flight controls at CG feel normal. I'm giving you bank left, bank right. Check your flight instruments. Little climb, little descent.
They all look normal.
All instruments coming alive. We did not exceed our go, no-go. We have power for any and all maneuvers.
You're welcome. We have a gravity
You're clear right.
fuel on 152, please. About 10 gallons.
In the vicinity of takeoff, and here's where we'll do our 10-foot power check.
Thank you.
Stabilized at 10 feet.
Got you at 10 feet. We have, for stabilized, 57% torque. That verifies our PPC data. We have non-overgrazed aircraft.
Okay, clear left and down.
Clear right and down.
Alright, braking. Set the brake.
Handles up.
Released. Okay, we're going to go through the hit check. I'm going to leave the collective at about 30%. If you could put some friction on for me.
Flying friction.
That's good.
Take off from the ground.
Yep. I'm just going to come on and release the brakes real quick. There we go. Alright, good climb. So we're at 60 knots. We're looking for the stabilator to be programming. It is. So everything else seems to be functioning normally. I got a good climb on the altimeter. VSI is alive and everything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of slide into the valley. I don't know if you can see at 12 o'clock is the racetrack out there. We want to be north of the racetrack and south of the ridgeline. So just kind of fall into that little curve of the valley. So come a little bit right. And a little bit later on, I'll show you some of the no-flies around here. But you see the house that sits on the... You see the house that sits on the edge of this lake?
I do.
That's the Adjutant General's house. And we don't fly over. So that's a no-fly. There's a no-fly over near that white building out your right door at 3 o'clock for the bald eagle's nest. And there's a no-fly. Yep, looking good. Power's good. Turns good.
Bandit 2-1, contact Cap C Tower 119.5.
119.5. So we're going to set ourselves up for 2-6. So you see the island there?
50X radio.
Two poles.
Heading to your right.
Yep.
Clear up and right.
And clear right.
And Tower Bandit 2-1 is on the go for the Mystic North. Coming right all the way to the river.
And for Bandit 2-1, I was on the other line coordinating. Say again last.
Bandit 2-1 is on the go for the Mystic North.
Bandit 2-1, roger that. Did you need advisories?
Negative. We'll go back VFR. Next.
I do.
Harrisburg International Airport is going to be just to the right of that. And that's where we just were. You saw Cap City. I'll show you a couple of VFR reporting points later. Okay, you see the football field there?
In sight.
Just head for that. Bandit 2-1.
Red Tower, Mystic 2-9, left base 25.
Mystic 2-9er, runway 25, second half wind 220 at 4, cleared to land.
And you can start descending now to 1200. And we're coming a little bit inside, so we need a little bit of a right correction. We might have a different building that we're looking at.
Descending down to 1200.
There you go, I like that heading right there. Now do you see the building at 12?
I do. And line up on the runway or the taxiway?
Line up right to the, see the two pads that are lined up? You're going to west pad, which is the furthest one.
Understood.
Mystic 15, south side, wind 200 at 5, cleared to land.
And you said this is to just hover over the pad and then...
Correct, yeah. We'll just do a 10-foot hover, and then we'll do a right turn, and then come down on the ground. Otherwise, you have to pick it up and turn it. You know what I mean? It just makes it easier. We're going into Echo 2, so it's going to be off the pad to the right, and then...
Red Tower, Mystic 2-9 on the...